Hey Dodgers fans, if you thought Monday was just another day in the season, think again because Los Angeles pulled off a game that showed exactly why this team is still a powerhouse as the regular season winds down. The Dodgers took on the Colorado Rockies and came out with a 3-1 victory, but it wasn't just any win. It was the kind of performance that reminds you why fans keep their hopes high, why the dugout buzzes with confidence, and why the pitching staff can carry a team through the toughest stretches. Tyler Glasnow was the star on the mound, striking out 11 batters over 7 innings while holding the Rockies hitless for the majority of the game. It wasn't just about the scoreboard. It was about the way Glasnow commanded the strike zone, mixing velocity with movement, keeping hitters guessing on every pitch, and proving yet again that when he's on, he's nearly untouchable. His performance helped the Dodgers improve to 80 wins and 64 losses on the year, a record that reflects not only talent, but resilience, depth, and the kind of late-season determination that can carry a team all the way through the playoffs. Off the field, the Dodgers organization is also making moves that hint at the future, because baseball is never just about today. It's about building for tomorrow while staying competitive in the present. 2 of the team's top prospects were recently promoted to Double-A Tulsa, a step that is always both exciting and a little nerve-wracking for a franchise. The jump to Double-A is significant. It's where prospects face more consistent pitching, sharper fielding, and a schedule that begins to resemble the grind of the major leagues. For fans, it's a chance to get a first look at the next generation of Dodgers stars, the young athletes who could one day step onto the same field as Glasnow, Conforto, or Pages and carry the team forward. Promotions like these aren't just about individual talent. They're about timing, opportunity, and how each player's growth fits into the broader plans for the roster. And for a team chasing every advantage in a season that's always full of twists and turns, those decisions matter more than ever. The spotlight, however, has not shied away from controversy either. Center fielder Andy Pages found himself at the center of a heated conversation after a recent game that showcased just how high expectations run in professional baseball. During a matchup featuring the ace Yoshinobu Yamamoto, Pages was criticized by analysts and fans alike for a play on a potential catch that could have preserved a no-hitter. Baseball is a sport that thrives on small moments, split-second decisions, and the fine margins between glory and disappointment. And in this case, a single home run broke a no-hit bid that had been in place for 8 2/3 innings. Page's positioning, reaction, and effort were dissected endlessly across social media and forums. And while every player has to face scrutiny at some point, this moment highlights the constant pressure of performing at the highest level. Outfielders are judged not just by the hits they make or the runs they drive in, but by their ability to make plays in the blink of an eye, to cover ground that seems impossible, and to rise to the occasion when history might be on the line. For Pages, this is both a challenge and an opportunity, a chance to prove that criticism can fuel improvement and that the next big play is always just around the corner. Meanwhile, veteran outfielder Michael Conforto is dealing with his own set of pressures. After a season that didn't match expectations, Conforto has found himself on the proverbial hot seat, with questions surrounding his performance and the value he provides relative to his salary. Professional sports are brutal in that way. Careers can be defined in a few months, reputations forged in clutch moments, and any dip in performance can ignite a storm of speculation. Conforto's struggles at the plate this year have drawn attention because he is expected to deliver consistency, to be a reliable bat, and to contribute in ways that align with the team's ambitions. And when that doesn't happen, the spotlight intensifies. For the Dodgers, the challenge is to balance patience with performance, to support a veteran player while also making roster decisions that keep the team competitive. It's a delicate dance, one that involves analytics, scouting insight, and the human element of understanding a player's mental state, confidence, and ability to adapt under pressure. For Conforto, the coming weeks could be pivotal, and every at-bat, every defensive play, becomes part of a larger narrative about resilience, adjustment, and the relentless pursuit of excellence in a sport where the margin between success and setback is razor-thin. Adding to the intrigue of roster dynamics, Tommy Edman has been on a comeback trail that fans have been eagerly following. Edman has been sidelined since early August due to a sprained right ankle, and his return to the active roster is highly anticipated. The Dodgers managed his rehab carefully, knowing that rushing him back could result in another setback, and after a month-long stint with AAA Oklahoma City, he's back in Los Angeles ready to step onto the field. Edman's rehabilitation was methodical. He appeared in 5 games, hitting 4 for 14, walking 3 times, and focusing on regaining his timing and confidence in center field. For the Dodgers, his return isn't just about plugging a gap in the lineup. It's about maximizing his skill set in the outfield, allowing other players like Andy Pages to shift into corner positions and improving the overall balance of the team. Edman's history with ankle injuries means that every step has to be measured, every slide calculated, and every practice carefully monitored, but his experience, versatility, and defensive acumen make him a valuable asset the team can't afford to overlook. Even beyond the field, Edman's presence affects roster strategy. To make room for his return, the Dodgers may option Justin Dean back to AAA, a move that reflects the constant juggling act of major league rosters, where player roles shift based on health, matchups, and strategic priorities. Dean has been primarily used as a defensive replacement and pinch runner, and while he contributed in those moments, Edman's return changes the landscape, reaffirming the importance of players who can impact both sides of the game. Edman's focus on center field simplifies defensive alignments, reduces the risk of injury from playing multiple positions, and allows the team to deploy its best options at each spot, all of which matters in a season that is as grueling as it is unpredictable. Through all of this, the Dodgers continue to balance the present with the future, blending veteran experience, emerging talent, and strategic roster management to stay competitive. Every game, every inning, and every play contributes to a larger story. A story that is as much about the numbers on the scoreboard as it is about the human drama, the skill, and the relentless pursuit of excellence that defines Major League Baseball at the highest level. Fans watching from the stands, from home, or following online get to witness this drama unfold in real time, celebrating the wins, analyzing the setbacks, and eagerly anticipating the moments when individual effort and team coordination come together to create something memorable, something truly Dodgers. As the Dodgers march deeper into the stretch of the season, every detail becomes critical, and the team's internal dynamics are as compelling as the games themselves. Tommy Edman's return isn't just a tactical adjustment. It's a statement about the organization's approach to handling injuries and managing talent. After dealing with multiple ankle setbacks over the past seasons, including the one this year and previous issues stemming from wrist surgery, Edman's careful reintroduction to the lineup shows the Dodgers' commitment to ensuring their players are fully prepared before facing the rigors of the Major League schedule. For Edman, it's not just about returning to the field. It's about reclaiming his rhythm, rebuilding confidence, and integrating seamlessly back into a roster that has been adjusting in his absence. The focus on center field allows him to concentrate on what he does best. And with Pages moving to a corner outfield spot, the Dodgers are maximizing the defensive potential across the diamond, which could be the difference in close games as they chase every win in the final weeks. While Edman's return offers fresh energy, the conversation around Michael Conforto remains a critical subplot for the team. Conforto has faced a season filled with challenges at the plate, and every appearance in the lineup becomes a test of resilience and adaptability. Baseball careers are often defined by how a player responds to adversity, and for veterans like Conforto, the expectation is not just to perform, but to lead by example, inspire confidence among teammates, and find ways to impact the game even when the bat isn't connecting the way it used to. Fans and insiders alike are watching closely, dissecting swing mechanics, approach at the plate, and defensive contributions, because at this level, even the smallest adjustment can spark a turnaround. The pressure is intense, and the scrutiny is relentless, but this is the environment in which major league players thrive or falter, and Conforto's ability to navigate these challenges will define not only his season, but potentially his long-term role with the Dodgers. Meanwhile, young prospects stepping into Double-A Tulsa are learning what it means to play at a higher level, where consistency, mental toughness, and adaptation to faster pitching become critical. The promotion of the organization's top two prospects represents more than just recognition of talent. It's an invitation to test themselves against a deeper, more disciplined level of competition. Every at-bat, every defensive play, and every base-running decision contributes to a learning curve that is steep, but essential for anyone aspiring to reach the majors. For the Dodgers, nurturing this next wave of talent ensures a sustainable pipeline of players ready to contribute immediately or develop into stars of the future. It's a balancing act between patience and opportunity, with the front office constantly evaluating performance, growth, and readiness. Fans following the minor league system get to witness this progression firsthand, tracking how these young players adapt, react, and seize the moments that could define their careers. The Dodgers' recent victory over the Rockies is emblematic of the team's broader strengths and challenges. Glasnow's dominant pitching, combined with timely hitting and a disciplined defense, underscores the kind of performances needed as the season winds down. Close games like this one test both individual skill and collective resilience. A single play, a well-executed pitch, or a smart defensive alignment can shift momentum, and the Dodgers have repeatedly shown an ability to capitalize on these moments. Yet, every game also exposes areas where adjustments are necessary, whether in the outfield, at the plate, or on the mound. Center field remains a focal point, both for Edman's return and Page's repositioning, while the continued evaluation of Conforto and other veterans ensures that the team's competitive edge remains razor-sharp. Injuries, performance slumps, and promotion from the minor leagues all weave together to shape the Dodgers' season narrative. Each decision reflects a larger strategy aimed at maximizing wins while preparing for the postseason grind. Edman's careful management demonstrates the importance of health and readiness, while Page's shifting responsibilities and Conforto's hot seat situation highlight how performance and potential intersect. Meanwhile, young prospects entering Double-A remind everyone that baseball is as much about development as it is about the present moment, and every pitch, every swing, and every defensive play contributes to the story of both individual growth and team success. For fans, these intertwined storylines create a dynamic viewing experience, full of suspense, excitement, and the kind of drama that only professional baseball can deliver. The Dodgers' ability to balance veteran experience with emerging talent continues to be a defining characteristic of the organization. Every lineup decision, every substitution, and every strategic adjustment reflects a team constantly adapting to circumstances while keeping long-term objectives in sight. Players returning from injury bring energy and defensive stability, while those underperforming or facing scrutiny are challenged to respond under pressure. Prospects moving up the ranks inject new talent and enthusiasm, ensuring that the organization remains vibrant and competitive. In this way, the Dodgers season is more than a series of games. It's a living, evolving narrative where every individual contributes to a larger story of ambition, resilience, and pursuit of excellence. Even as the schedule gets tighter and every game carries more weight, the Dodgers' focus on execution, depth, and adaptability positions them to navigate the complexities of a long season. Edman's reintegration, Page's defensive adjustment, Conforto's response to pressure, and the development of top prospects all converge to create a multifaceted team environment. Every manager decision, every coaching adjustment, and every player's effort becomes part of a bigger picture, one where individual and collective performance are inextricably linked. Fans watching from stadium seats or through screens get to witness this intricate balance unfold, with each game offering moments that could define careers, influence playoff positioning, and shape the trajectory of the season. The Dodgers' story is ongoing, full of challenges, triumphs, and evolving narratives that keep everyone engaged, invested, and eager for what comes next. As we look ahead, the team's strategy continues to unfold in real time, combining careful roster management, player development, and in-game adjustments to maintain competitiveness. Health, performance, and tactical decisions intersect in every matchup, and the Dodgers' ability to integrate returning players, maximize defensive alignment, and evaluate prospects ensures that the organization remains proactive rather than reactive. The subtle nuances of baseball, the timing of a pitch, the positioning of an outfielder, the sequence of batters in a lineup, can make the difference in tight games, and the Dodgers' approach highlights the importance of preparation, flexibility, and execution at every level. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. In a stunning twist that has sent shockwaves through the baseball world, whispers are circulating that Clayton Kershaw, the legendary Dodgers ace, has decided to abandon retirement and ink a fresh deal with Los Angeles. Sources close to the organization, speaking on condition of anonymity, hint that the baseball icon might be preparing for yet another magical run on the mound, sending fans into a frenzy and reigniting hope that the Dodgers' pitching staff just became untouchable. For months, speculation about Kershaw's future dominated sports chatter. Would the three-time Cy Young winner finally hang up his cleats, bowing out with the decorated career fans have come to revere? Or would he pull off one more unforgettable season, defying age and injury rumors alike? According to insiders, the answer came late last night, in hushed meetings behind closed doors at Dodger Stadium. The whispers: Kershaw has officially recommitted, ready to lace up his cleats and step back onto the mound where he has carved his legacy. The timing of this potential comeback is tantalizing. Dodgers executives are reportedly ecstatic, with one staffer describing the mood as electric, almost unreal. Social media has erupted with speculation, memes, and passionate debates over what this could mean for the team's championship ambitions. Some pundits suggest Kershaw's presence alone could shift the balance of power in the National League, while others question how much the veteran ace still has in the tank. Fans have already begun stockpiling jerseys, and local sports bars are buzzing with anticipation, imagining the sight of Kershaw's signature curveball tearing through the strike zone once more. Could this be the beginning of a legendary final chapter, or is it a calculated gamble by a storied franchise hoping to capture one last glorious season with its most celebrated star? Whatever the truth, one thing is clear. Clayton Kershaw's story with the Dodgers is far from over, and the rumor mill is running hotter than ever. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.